Alrighty, my friends, looks like we are live as usual. Give me a quick second here to get everything queued up and ready to roll. Man, leads are popping in today, man. Leads are popping in. Love seeing that. All right, so stand by 1 second here. Got to do the old everyone tag, push notifications sent out, all that good stuff. And got a really good, fun live for you guys today. Obviously, we're going to talk about some sales. We're going to talk about, give some shout outs to people that are out there working it, crushing it, doing all that sort of stuff. And we're going to put some special attention and focus today on YouTube, like I mentioned. Okay. I was mentioning earlier this week, we talked about it last week. We're going to be talking about YouTube today. Because, man, what is going on here? Come on. As we know, YouTube is the number one sales driver for the people that are producing on our team. So when you look at people that are hitting our team leaderboard every single week, the people that are getting sales every single week, what one thing do they have in common? Because everybody wants to know, like, oh, what are you using? What funnel did you use? Like, was it the GWP funnel? Was it the $20 funnel? Was it the webinar funnel? Like, what's everybody using? Like, this is the one thing that everybody has in common. This is the big takeaway that you guys need to understand here is the one tool in your tool belt that these folks are using. And we keep talking about that over and over. What tools do you guys have at your disposal? You have your funnels, you have the ATM method, you have certain social media channels, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. These are all tools that are in your tool belt that you guys could be using, okay? Sending out the push notification now, okay? That's heading on out. And I'm gonna do the tag too. I don't know if you guys saw the everyone tag, but we're gonna drop that in here, okay? Live now, boom. All right, there we go. Tag, push, out, done, ready to rock. Now, the common tool, the common denominator here that a lot of the big leaders, there's a push notification right there. A lot of the leaders, the people that are getting multiple sales every single week. Okay. Folks like myself, Bill, Shannon, Celeste, Catherine, Kirsty, many others that are getting consistent sales every single week. When we break down, what are they doing? What tools are they using? They all have one thing in common. Every single person I just listed has one thing in common. YouTube. They all use YouTube. We're all using YouTube. So I want you guys to think about that and think about when you pick the tools that you're going to use in your tool belt to get out there and promote your business. The funnels are all great. You know, the credit repair sales page is great. All of those things are great. But how are you choosing to market your business? So when you look at the gateway, to get people to your funnels, to get people, so we're going to look at things in levels, okay? We're going to look at, you have the gateway, which is the entry point to get to the funnel. So you have all your social media platforms. You have TikTok, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have YouTube. Okay, so when you look at the four major platforms that people are using, the common denominator for the people that are making multiple sales per week, the common denominator there is YouTube. Some are using TikTok, some are using Instagram, some are using Facebook. All of them are using YouTube. Okay, so again, just a little foreshadowing here. So I want to swing back. I want to talk about that in a minute. But first, what I want to do is I want to do some shout outs. I want to do some sales. I want to talk about that. Talk about who's out there, who's winning, who's leading, who's making it happen. Shout out to Mickey Mouse for all you Mickey Mouse fan club fans out there. I got a little brown sugar cinnamon syrup in the coffee today, sugar-free, of course. And according to Catherine, I need to try the churros, which that just sounds awesome. As a matter of fact, I'm actually due to go to the restaurant store soon and go get a refill because my salted caramel, I use that a lot because it's just really good. So I got to go pick up apparently a churro syrup for coffee. So excited about that. Okay, now let's dive in. So let's talk about sales here for a minute. Okay, let's talk about sales here for a minute. First off, you guys need to know, and we have, let me see if I can open this up. We have 167 sales so far this week for the team. 167, man. That's just cray. That's just straight up crazy, guys. Straight up crazy, which is just absolutely awesome. Now, I want to throw it out there. There is a steep competition right at the top. All right. And I'm going to kind of bounce around here. I'm not going to name everybody. I'm not going to name like all 167. That's just crazy. We'll be here all day. But I do want to highlight some certain folks here and talk about some certain things that are happening. Neck and neck near the top of the leaderboard right now. There's two Catherines on here. You have Catherine Montez. She has 25 sales for the week, and Kirsty has 21. I'm gonna place my bets on Kirsty that she's gonna take out Miss Montez. Got the whole day to make that happen. Pretty sure that's gonna happen. Kirsty is a competitor, so I know she can slide right on past, which is cool. Healthy competition, guys. Here, healthy competition. It's fun. It's good to have competition. Okay, so let me highlight some folks here that are out there rocking it, making it happen this week. So let's talk about that real quick. Let me just refresh, see if any new. Why is my it never fails. By the way, I'm on my phone right now, which I'm going to be sharing my screen because we're going to be talking about YouTube here in a little bit. So I want to be able to turn the screen around and show you guys what we're talking about here. But first, I want to make sure screen is refreshed. So real quick, let me go shout out the folks, some highlights here for the team. Again, Mary Perowitz, second sale so far. Awesome job right there. Jason Perez hitting the leaderboard for the first time. I love seeing that. Nathan Hollis hitting the leaderboard for the very first time. Awesome stuff. Brian Hayes hitting the leaderboard for the very first time. That is 3 this week. Brand new members making brand new sales for the very first time. Absolutely freaking love that. It's just so cool to see people making their first sales, people plugging in, especially people that are brand new that are plugging in and making sales within, the first couple of days, first couple of weeks. It's just freaking awesome, man. Kylie Flowers, shout out, making sales. Shannon Carlson, always hitting sales every single week. Clint Humphreys, multiple sales this week. Awesome. Misty, rocking, cranking it out with 2 sales this week. Cynthia Crockett, mentioned her a couple times this week. She's making sales, 2 sales this week so far. Catherine De Leon, K to the D, who also recommended the churros syrup. 10 sales so far this week. 10, rocking it out. Awesome freaking job right there. I got 13 sales so far this week. I don't think I'm going to catch Kirsty because she's kind of smoking my ass right now. So I got a lot of work to do if I'm going to catch up to her because she's friggin' leading the pack right now, doing an awesome job. Also, she I gotta slow down on the coffee. She smashed out, I was trying to say that fast, an incredible webinar this Tuesday, which is obviously closing a lot of sales for you guys, which is absolutely awesome right there. Bill has 4 sales for the week so far. So love seeing you guys get out there and smash this. Shout out to everyone that's making sales. Just absolutely love it, guys. Keep the work going. Now, really quick, before we dive into YouTube, before we talk about that, I just want to mention, just like I've mentioned the last 3 days here, okay, the last 3 days. So we talked about this on Tuesday. We talked about this on Wednesday. We talked about this yesterday, okay? Use the FOMO, guys. Use the language, the verbiage, everything that we've talked to you guys about. Use all of that to your advantage, especially today, okay? Especially today. So what I'm going to do here is just kind of talk about this really, really quick because our webinar funnel, okay, you have the timers and everything that is set to expire tonight, okay? And we did that on purpose, okay? So I'm gonna drop the webinar page up here so you guys can see this. Let me pull my mic and stand out of the way here so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. So where the heck am I? Where's my little camera flip-a-doo right there? So when we are looking at the webinar sales page, okay, you guys can all see this. The countdown timer is gonna be expiring tonight. Okay, so make sure today you guys are focused really, really heavily on this webinar replay page. So as you guys are out there working it, pushing it, grinding it today, make sure you guys are putting a lot of focus on your webinar replay funnel. This is what we've been talking about for the last couple of days. So apply now through tonight. Okay, expires in 13 hours, which, whatever from the time it is right now, 10:15 a.m. Eastern. Okay, 13 hours to get out there and go crush it and go rock this out and go promote that funnel. That's what you guys should be really, really promoting and diving into today because of that FOMO. So just to recap really quick, the last couple of days and talking about that FOMO, talking about the verbiage, the language and everything in and around all of that. So if you guys go back to your training and you guys think about the 4-point formula as you guys are putting out your content, whether you guys use the post of the day from yesterday and you kind of regurgitate that and use it again today, maybe use a different picture so you're not doing the same exact post. But if you guys are doing video content, written content, talking to your leads, some of the verbiage and the language that you should be including in there, literally use the 4-point formula in your content, in your verbiage, and use those hooks, build-ups, value, call to action, but specifically in and around open enrollment, okay? Open positions available until tonight, okay? We're now accepting new members until tonight. Closes at midnight. If you want to activate all of your bonuses, everything that we've talked about, if you guys actually go and watch the webinar funnel and you go over literally everything that Kirsty covered on Tuesday, you guys will see she has the whole value stack written out there right on screen. You can see it. You can add some of that stuff into your verbiage. You can add, hey, you get a done for you system. You get the email follow-up. You get our funnels. You get our custom app. You get over $10,000 in free value, all expiring tonight. Open enrollment ends tonight. And again, what did we talk about all this week? You can see it right here. Blue Cross and Blue Shield. It is open enrollment time in the industry, in and around people's work, their jobs and everything. So for you guys to be talking about open enrollment and using that into your verbiage, into your language, people are familiar with that. It's a very popular phrase, popular term this time of year. So again, weave that into your vocabulary as you guys are out there focusing on that today and really going after those sales today using specifically the webinar funnel. So all of those, if you guys are hitting that hard and you guys are after that today, all of that will be in sync and available for you guys to get out there and go crush it, okay? So there you go, okay? All right, so now let's talk about YouTube, guys. Let's talk about YouTube. And I already see some of you guys are in the comments kind of chatting about this and talking about global. So I do want to mention global. I want to talk about global here for a minute. So we're going to talk about global. We're going to talk about YouTube. And I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking about global, much more time talking about YouTube. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning, if you look at the people that are getting sales every single week, like in and out every single week for the last, 3+ months here now that we've put my econ on the back of our system, right? If you look at the people that are getting consistent sales every single week, what is the common thread? What is the common denominator with them? So if you look at folks like, myself, Kirsty, Bill, Catherine, Shannon, Celeste. Okay, if you're looking at those people that are getting sales every single week, what is the one common denominator? YouTube. That's the common denominator because some people use Facebook very effectively. Some people use TikTok very effectively. Some people use Instagram very effectively. Some people drive traffic very effectively. But when you look across the consistency of the leaderboard and the sales board that we talk about every week, the people that are getting sales and usually multiple sales per week, the one common denominator is YouTube. Okay. Now, does that mean that you are pushing yourself? You're stretching yourself? You're kind of getting out of your comfort zone a little bit? Yes, of course. But guys, keep this in mind. Success is not found inside of your comfort zone. Okay. So if you're trying to operate in your tight little bubble in your comfort zone, and you're only doing Facebook, you're only doing TikTok, and you're not getting the results that you want, you're not getting as many sales or leads as you want, all I'm saying here is maybe think about YouTube. Maybe think about branching out to YouTube. Now, we've talked about this before. Why is YouTube so effective? And I know you guys know the answer to this. Drop this in the comments down below. Why is YouTube, and I'm not going to say more effective or less effective, but I'm kind of leaning more, because again, when you look at the people that are getting multiple sales, consistent sales, common denominator theory here, they're using YouTube. Why is YouTube effective? Yes, Beth nailed it right there. YouTube is effective because it's a search engine. It's a search engine. People go to YouTube to research information. It's Google with videos. That's all it is. Google with videos. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. So everybody comment that below right now. Comment search engine. Now, what I want you guys to think about is when people go to search you, people go to look up you, because trust me, it happens. If someone's watching your TikTok video, if someone is watching your Instagram, someone's watching your Facebook reel, you can bet your bottom dollar that they're going to go Google you. They're going to go look you up. They might look you up on Facebook. They might look you up on YouTube. They might look you up on Google. Now, the question here that you need to think is, what do you want that person to see? And I want you guys to think about this. I want you guys to put some thought into this right here. When someone Googles your name, what do you want them to find? Think about it. When someone Googles your name, what do you want them to find? Now, the flip side of that is, once someone goes through your funnel, once someone gets to the point where they're ready to join you, or they're ready to get more information, or maybe they go through your funnel. Maybe you have a link on your content somewhere, whether it be on Facebook, Insta, TikTok, wherever, because almost all of us have our branded link out there, right? We teach you guys how to do this in your training. You go get your domain name, you set up your forwarding link, it goes to your funnel. It doesn't matter what funnel it is. But then when someone goes through your funnel, or someone's messaging you or whatever, at some point, they're going to get to the end process. And the end process is for them to sign up, for them to get started, for them to sign on the dotted line, pull out their credit card, and join. And that end point is the My Econ checkout page. Now, let's say for whatever reason, they get to the checkout page, they select their level, whatever it is, 20, 40, 100, doesn't matter. But they get to that page, and then they're like, well, what's My Econ all about? Never heard of this My Econ thing. And then they turn to Google, and then they turn to YouTube, and they're like, let me go look up My Econ. Let's go see what this is all about. Now, again, you have to ask yourself, when they get to that point, if they decide, hey, they're not going to go right ahead and join, they want to do some digging first. They want to dig up what's this My Econ thing all about. And then they go to Google or they go to YouTube and they start searching. What are they going to find? So you have to ask yourself, if someone was going to go do a search for you, what do you want them to see? If someone's going to go do a search for My Econ, what do you want them to see? So let me ask you this. When someone goes to search My Econ, because now they're curious, right? And they head over to YouTube, head to Google, and they start doing searches for My Econ. Question for you. Do you want them to see your content, or do you want them to see somebody else's? So comment down below, my content or someone else's. What do you want them to see? When someone gets to that point where they're researching who to join, who to get started with, what our company is all about, do you want them to see your content, or do you want them to see someone else's? Drop it down below. Okay, so I got lots of mine coming in. My content. Of course you do. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys here, and I'm going to open this up here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head on over to, and this is how you guys can go see real data. All right, real data right here. All right, I'm going to head on over to YouTube, and we're just going to search. I'm going to search incognito mode. Okay, so I'm not going to search. I'm not logged in. When you're in incognito mode, it means that, you know, there's no search history there. So you're not going to see like my videos or what, you're just going to see whatever YouTube decides to show you. So if I flip this around, okay, and you guys can see right here, I go to YouTube, I'm incognito mode. That's why it's all dark. All right. And I just search my econ. Okay. And then I come over here. First thing I see is shorts. And then the very first thing after that I see is Shannon, and I see Celeste, which is freaking awesome. So what does that mean for, I mean, I literally just gave you guys the answers right here. So what does that mean for Shannon and Celeste? Anytime, anyone, anywhere, when they go to search my econ, who are the first two people that they see? Celeste, Shannon. I mean, who did I mention that is getting consistent sales? Literally every week. Shannon, Celeste. Is that a coincidence? Comment that, yes or no. Is it a coincidence that when you do a search for our business and the first two people that you see are the two people that show up on the leaderboard every single week, making sales every single week? Is that a coincidence? Absolutely freaking not. Okay. Now, another thing. Okay. Here's what's really cool too. And I'm going to show you guys how I did this. Okay. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did this. The very first video or set of videos, and this is really important for you guys to know and understand when it comes to YouTube. Okay. You guys will see right here, it says my econ review. This isn't just one video. This is a playlist of videos. See right here where it says view playlist? Now there's certain things I did here to make this happen, okay? Number one, I created a playlist for all of my econ videos. That's number one. Number two, I ranked that playlist with specific keywords around my econ. So I didn't just use the phrase my econ. I also used one of their popular keywords, which is review, and another popular keyword, which is 2024. So my playlist is titled with 3 different keywords. So when you go to do a search for that, you don't just see one of my videos, you see all of my videos. Okay. Now, how can you learn how to do this right here? How do you learn how to do that? Well, it's really simple, guys. Okay. I'll show you guys exactly. Over here in your team training site, okay? You have your team training site right here. Really simple. You scroll down to where it says your bonuses. See right here, it says your bonuses. And then you click on YouTube University. It's going to land you right here. Boop, boop, boop. It's going to land you right there. And then you opt in. If you don't have an account, you can create an account. And then you're going to land here on YouTube University. This is one of your multiple free bonuses that you guys get inside of your TFT system, okay? And everything that I do to get here ranked right at the top of the search engine when you're searching our business, to get right there is all right here. Specifically, the one I'm talking about, okay, is, where the heck is it? Content, YouTube thumbnails, notes and keywords. Okay. Let me just see. I think it's in notes and keywords. Anyway, all of your notes and your keywords as you guys are filling this stuff out so you can rank your videos. Big bonus section right there. Okay. You guys have all of that great information in there. So again, if you want to know how to rank your videos, how to create your videos, how to do everything around YouTube, it's right here inside of YouTube University. Okay. So as we scroll through, and again, in our incognito search, right? Now, this is what I want to point out, and not a brag, not a flex. This is literally what I'm talking about here. when you search my econ, which is obviously our business, when you guys search that, you cannot escape my videos. Okay, you cannot escape my videos at all. Love this right here. I'm not sure who that is, but that is a killer video. That stands out right there. Let me see if, are you on our team? Let me go see who this is. That is a killer video right there. That's a killer headline right there. Oh, that's Beth. Look at that. Oh, killing it. Killing it. Love that. Love that. Love that, Beth. Great video. Stood right out. I love all the black and white right there. I see Bill here. I see Celeste again right there. There might be more of you guys here that I don't recognize, so I apologize. But as I was talking about, guys, you 1000% cannot search for our business and not find my videos, okay? It's impossible to escape my videos. Here's what's also cool too. My playlist comes up again. My playlist comes up multiple times. Why? Because it's ranked for keywords, okay? It's ranked for keywords. How do you rank for keywords? Keyword research, right here, keyword research inside of YouTube University. Everything you need to figure out how to rank your videos, okay? So these things are ads. Make sure you guys don't pay attention to those where it says sponsored. Don't pay attention to that, okay? Again, who's coming up here? Celeste, Shannon. No surprise, guys. No surprise right there. More of my videos. Candace, you have Jay. A lot of these videos are older too, so keep that in mind. But plain and simple, guys, you want to get your videos ranked. You want to get your videos seen when people are just doing a search, when people are going out there and they're searching for that type of stuff. You want them to find your videos over everybody else, okay? So I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys understand the importance of that. And obviously what we were talking about, right, which is common denominator, guys. All of the folks that are hitting the sales leaderboard every single week, all the folks that are making consistent sales, one common denominator, YouTube. Now, what do you talk about? What are you going to make a video about? If you guys are going to get out there and you guys are going to start making videos, what are you going to make a video about? So I'm going to give you just some basic ideas, okay? And again, what's also really easy to do, what's really, really easy to do is go look at the folks that are on our team that are out there ranking their videos for those keywords, my econ. And I'm going to show you guys a couple more keywords too, I'm going to show you guys how to do a keyword search. The keyword search is what you make your video about, okay? And that's explained inside of YouTube University. Now, a great thing for you guys to do is anyone that's ranking their videos, anyone that's on our team that's ranking their videos by doing a my econ search, go watch their video and then literally go make your own version of it. That's the simplest and easiest thing to do right off the bat. Just go watch their videos, see what they're doing, and go make your own version of that. That's the easiest way to do it. Now, the other way that you guys could do it here, and let me show you guys this. This is a little tip. I'm going to spin my camera back around, okay? As you guys are out there and if you guys want to know how to search for specific keywords when you're out there making your content for YouTube, okay, you're going to type in my econ right here. You're going to type that in, and then you're just going to hit the space bar, okay? You're literally just going to hit the space bar. And you guys can see these right here, and we know this because we're doing an incognito search. These are the most popular search terms, AKA also known as keywords, that people are searching for when they search our business, okay? My econ 2024, my econ review. Notice my playlist, guys, my playlist said my econ review 2024. So I had 3 major keywords, 3 of the most popular keywords. So is it a surprise? Is it a coincidence that my videos, my playlist ranks right to the top of my econ search? Is that a coincidence? No, that's done by design. My Econ Credit Repair, My Econ Compensation Plan 2024, My Econ Business Presentation, My Econ Compensation Plan. Okay, so you have 2 compensation plans. So almost, if you guys were to go and search some of my videos, almost every single My Econ video that I do has these keywords in it. Okay, My Econ 100%, right? And then I will slide in 2024 review, compensation plan, business presentation. Again, guys, all done by design, all done by going through this entire process right here. Keywords, notes, keyword research, creating the content, recording your content. All of this flows the way that it's designed to, so you guys could rank your videos right here on YouTube. So I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope that makes sense, right? So this is how you're going to get out there and start doing that. Now, let's talk about an important thing right here, okay? So we've talked about why YouTube is important. It's a search engine. We've talked about the fact that it's a common denominator. When you look at all of the people that are on our team that are making sales consistently, what is the one tool in their tool belt that they are all using? YouTube. It's no surprise. It's literally no surprise. Now, one of the things for me that I've been able to do over the years, and this is not rocket science. This is something called consistency. One of the things that I've been able to do over the years, no matter what business we promote, whether it's any of our previous businesses, it's My Econ, anything that I did before the funnel team, anything that I do, my videos, and again, not a brag, not a flex, just data, okay? And it's data because I can back it up, okay? Any business that I promote, I always get to the top of the search engines. Always. Every single time for the last 7 years. Every single time. Now, how do I do that? How am I able to do that? How am I able to outrank any other person that's out there creating content in the same space as me? The same company as me, the same opportunity, the same, whatever you want to call it. How am I able to outrank every single time and get to the top of the search engine, to get above the fold? You guys have heard me talk about that before. Getting above the fold, that's in the top 10 videos that you see when you go find whatever it is that you're searching for. How am I able to do that, guys? Drop that in the comments right now. How am I able to do that? And more importantly, how can you do that? How can you do that and guarantee your success every freaking time? How can you do that? Okay? Yeah, Candace just nailed it right in the comments. Consistently and following formulas. That's it. The big C. Hopefully it's facing the right way there. Consistency. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Every single time. Should have went like that. Okay, C. The big C. Consistency. Consistency wins every single time. And I'm going to kind of break it down and spell it out for you here. The reason why my videos outrank, and this is really the root of it. The reason why my videos outrank most people's videos, the reason why I always get to the top of the search engines, and you can do the same exact thing, is I just outwork anyone around me in the same niche, space, business, whatever you want to call it. I outwork everyone around me. I'm more consistent than anyone around me. I put out more content than anyone around me. So this now, guys, this just comes down to math, basic math, basic data, basic understanding. Okay? When you search My Econ, you cannot escape my videos. And that's because I've put out more videos. There's a catch there. There's a quick catch I'm going to share with you. I've put out more videos than anybody else in the last 3 months. And I even had someone just text me the other day, okay? Someone literally just texted me and they said, I cannot escape your videos. They said, quote, I did a search for my econ and I could not escape your videos. That right there is proof. This right here, you ready for this? I'm going to share my screen right now. This is live while we were on. Look at this. We're live right now. You can see right here, we're live right now. And I literally just got a sale. And that's an EBM sale. That's a $100 sale right there. I literally just got a sale right now as we were live. Okay? So again, is that coincidence or is that by design? Is that coincidence or is that by design? Well, I can tell you one thing. It's not coincidence. That is 100% by design. And you guys have the opportunity to do that. And I would love it. I would absolutely freaking love it. I would love it from a competition standpoint. I would love it from the fact that it's fun, the fact that it's awesome, the fact that it's amazing. I would love for you guys to outrank me on YouTube. Please, I beg you. I beg you, please outrank me on YouTube. Please outwork me. I would love to see that happen. I really, truly would. I would love to see you guys outwork me. That would be absolutely amazing. But just to be honest with you, I'm a competitive mofo. So if you want to try to outwork me, best of luck, but I would love to see it happen. I would love to see it happen. Okay? I would love to go and search for my econ, do an incognito search, and see you guys ranking right at the top. Because that's going to speak volumes for you. That's going to speak volumes for our team. And again, what I asked you guys earlier, when people go to search you, when people go to search your business, whose videos do you want them to see? Do you want them to always see my videos? Because they're gonna. They're gonna, okay? And any single one of you guys watching right now, or the replay, any single one of you guys watching could take me down. You guys could outrank me. You could. Because think about this, and this is just data. These are facts. Not a brag, not a flex. This is just data and facts. Anywhere I go, any business I've ever been a part of for the last 7 years, whoever's on the top of that search engine, whoever's on the top of that search for that specific business, I take them down. So just think of the logic here. Just think about the basic logic. If I can do that to other people that are trying to rank their videos for whatever the topic is, you can do that to me. Because if I can do it to others, you can do it to me. So don't for a second think about that, oh, I've got an established channel, I've been doing this for so long, the blah, 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 insert excuse here. No, you can do that too. You 100% can do that too. And how you can do that is with consistency. Consistency, consistency, consistency. That's how you can do it. And consistency, and here's that little thing I was telling you about a second ago. You can do that with consistency and following the right formulas with your content. Where do you learn those right formulas? Inside of YouTube University. Where is YouTube University? It's in your bonus section in your team training site. You have literally everything you need in the palm of your hands, at your little fingertips, on your little digits. You have everything you need to get out there and crush it. Everything you need. So it's not a matter of if you can do it. You can do it. You just have to decide. Just decide you want to do it. That's it. That's literally it. Now, last thing, Last thing I'll talk about here is global, okay? We've been talking about global a little bit more, getting our, obviously, my econ going global, all that stuff. Again, like I've said multiple times this week, again, you guys right now know as much as I do. You know as much as anybody else. And trust me when I tell you this, as soon as we have detailed information as to dates, times, product suites, prices, any of that sort of stuff, you guys are going to be the first to know, because it would be just stupid for us to keep that inside and not share that with you. Like, we want our team to know about this. We want you guys to know about this, so you can get out there, you go create more content around this. You guys can start broadcasting and shouting this from the rooftops, like, hey, get ready. Like, we want you guys to know, so that way when we do turn on international, when that's go live date, we are all reaping the benefit there. Okay. So you guys will know 100% as we're getting close, as we have more information. What we do know right now is it's coming. It's going to happen. We just don't know. We don't know the when. We don't know the particulars. We're trying to find that information out. Trust me. And when we get it, we're going to give it to you. But what we do know is it's coming. And here's some hints, and here's some things you guys want to think about, okay? Here's what you guys want to think about as we get closer to going global. Everything that we've talked about, more and more and more people, especially when we launch globally, more and more people are going to be searching my econ. More and more people are going to be doing their research. Whose videos do you want them to see? Do you want them to see yours, or do you want them to see somebody else's? Okay, so this is yet another reason why you may want to consider adding YouTube into your tool belt, into your consistency tool belt, and why you may want to do that. Because as we're launching, and especially after, 1000% after we launch global, whenever that happens, the floodgates are going to open up, guys. This is just common sense here. The floodgates are going to open up. People are going to be searching for more and more and more people by the thousands are going to be searching for my econ. They're going to be checking out the funnel team. They're going to be doing their research. But the real question is, will they find you, or will they find somebody else? So you have to ask yourself, do you want to be at the forefront? Do you want to take advantage of that? Now, one thing that you can do, we always see this on our content, okay? Shannon had a really great idea that she shared the other day. It was down in the comments. I think it was maybe on Wednesday or so, where anybody that is on your content, anyone that's messaging you, anyone that is in your comments, it doesn't matter where it is, whether it's on, YouTube, Insta, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. If you have people that are in your inbox, people that are in your comments saying, hey, is this available in insert country here? UK, Germany, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, wherever, it doesn't matter. If you have people that are asking you that question, number one, that's a very good thing. Number two, what you can tell them to do, and this is exactly Shannon's method, which I think is a great method. She said, DM me and I will put you on my roster. Okay, so when you tell someone to DM you, to message you, number one, it gets them taking action, which is a good thing. And then number two, you can start building a roster. You can start building a lead list, and you can start creating a roster, a lead list of people that want to go global with us. And then as we start getting closer, as we get more information, as we know an actual launch date, whenever that is, you can start messaging them saying, hey, 2 weeks away, a week away, a day away, whatever it is, you can get them ready. Okay. And then the day that we do rip the Band-Aid off and global does go live, it'll just be a surge, a flood of sales, and it will be freaking awesome. So think about that. But right now, guys, right now is the time to get into YouTube. There's literally no better time than right now. And I know you might be nervous. You might be, I'm not, I gotta get on camera. I gotta speak. I gotta talk, whatever. Just think of the common denominators that we've talked about. The people that are getting the most consistent sales every week, every month, what's the one thing they have in common? YouTube. What's the one thing that people are going to do as this explodes and goes international? And the bigger, it's just common sense, guys. The bigger our team gets, and it's growing incredibly every single week, the bigger our team gets, the more people are going to be searching for our team, for our business. It's just common sense. So as they go and search and research to get data for themselves, do you want them to find your content or someone else's? This is just basic common sense, guys. Now, that's what you need to know. That's what you need to know. So there you go, my friends. There you go. Hopefully you guys got some value, you got some insight, you got some data that you guys can use. But I'm not saying you have to go use YouTube, but I'm saying if you leave it off the table, you could be missing out on some really great potential for yourself. And I know it's a step outside of your comfort zone. I know that. But success, my friend, if this is your comfort zone right here, this is your little safety bubble. Success is not found in here. It's not. Success is not found in here. It's out here somewhere. So if you want those sales, if you want that team, if you want that residual income, if you want to be able to walk away from your job, you need to step outside of your bubble. You need to be out here somewhere. You need to every single day push, stretch, learn, nurture, develop, keep moving forward, and you can stretch that zone, that safety area bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And pretty soon it just gets so big that you don't need a bubble. You don't have a bubble. You don't have a safety zone. You can just go market whatever, whenever, wherever you want because you're so comfortable with it. It's second nature. And that's how it is for many people on our team. It's literally just second nature. And you can get to that point. Okay? You can get there. Just got to keep moving forward. That's it. Everybody that's here, that's on our team, that's on the leaderboard, that's making sales, everybody, all of us, we all started down here at the bottom. We all started at zero. 0 followers, 0 subscribers, 0 sales, 0 business, just a normal, everyday, average person. Every single one of us started down here. Everyone starts at 0. Up to you if you want to stay there. So do you want to stay where you're at and be comfortable? Or do you want to build and grow? What do you want to do? Drop that in the comments right now. Do you want to stay or do you want to build and grow? Drop that in there right now. Shannon, great comment in there. She says, it was a huge step outside of my comfort zone to launch into YouTube, but now it's a lot easier. Just do it. Love it. Okay. So there you go, guys. Do you want to stay or do you guys want to build and grow? The choice is always yours. That's it, guys. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for being here. Get out there, go crush it. Use that FOMO, use that webinar replay funnel that you have. Get out there, crush that out. You have just over 12 hours from now till those timers expire. So get out there and go to work. Go follow up with those leads and go crush it. We will see you guys Monday morning. Later.